I'm very grateful I have this opportunity to explore some new digital tools for my own research and also for teaching. So a little bit background, I am a professor in public administration department, primarily teaching research methods and financial management in nonprofit. So I deal with a lot of data and data virtualization. Previously, I trained students using Excel and SPSS to, play around the data. It can be visualized, but it's not always friendly use, especially for SPSS. It's quite pricey for a lot of my students are coming from practitioner world. They don't always subscribe to that. Excel, sometimes you can stuck in a button in Excel and take forever to figure out what's going on. So I find out there's a new tool called the Tableau. It's a very data visualization. So as you can see, this is their website. It's showing that how data can be presented in a storytelling version. The nice thing is that they do have a pay version, but they also have a free version called Tableau Public. So all the students can sign up for free. And once you sign up, they have some of the sample data you can play around, and they also have some basic tutorial. Now on YouTube, they have a lot of those tutorial that people being very creative. So I'm even still in the process of learning. So today I'm just going to show what I have explored so far. So I'm not sure you can still see my screen if I switch into my platform. Can you guys still see the website or okay, so let me stop share and reshare in a different window. So this is the Tableau public desktop version. Once you are on the website, you can download it for free and then it installed, and that's how the platform being open here. For today's presentation, I have some data play around. So one of the data is this one, I think. See which one is the one that has the CVS. Okay. So I'm going to using this database, which is I just opened the data. It contains around the state, the total number of death case, and then that's relevant to public health information, like it recorded on each state what is the top cause of the death. A lot of relevant to like different disease, which is common topic in both public nutrition and public health. So as you can see, this is when I opened the database. It's immediately showed what are some of the information contained in the database. So down here is really similar like Excel. You can start having the sheet like a Excel. So once you open here, it's having your major sheet area you can working on. So what's nice here is that the table here contains all the variables in this database automatically. The one that you saw ABC or blue version, that's the categorical variable, and then the green icon here are numerical variables. On the right side here, you can already see similar like Excel chart. They also have some of the charts here, but the charts here I will show you in a minute. It's very interactive. So I wanted to use in this database to immediately understanding some of the overall picture of the cause of death across the nation. So what I wanted to do is I put the state at the column and I put the total number of deaths, which is numerical in a row. So immediately on the platform, you can see a histogram chart has been generated. I can also ranking the number by clicking the sort functions here. Now I realize that the first bar is so high because that's to summarize the whole nation, the total number of deaths. Very sorry, a lot of people died. But this is also accumulated data from 1999 to 2010. So that's why the number is really high. And then break it down is each state of the information. So if I'm not interested in the overall, the total number, I want to getting close to the state information, I can just exclude this bar and it will show the data in a more zoom in information. What nice here, you can also play around a little bit with the format of the data or how you want to present. So now we see as in histogram. What I like here is sometimes depending on your data, especially if you have a geographic information, it can generate a map for you automatically once you click on there. So I can moving the data to make it centralized a little bit. So here you can see that the information being shown in geography format. The dots size here, you can adjust it, but basically it means that the bigger the circle, then bigger number of deaths happen in that state. Also that if you wanted to, I think this one you can show color, so it can show different color of your data. But right now, let's go back on the detail. So that's kind of interesting immediately. I think that can capture students' attention because everyone like visualization of the data rather than the number itself. So this is one of the example. What I like is that I can create different worksheet to show different chart, and I can put all the chart in one of the window here called the dashboard. So right now I only have one chart here showing that each of the states through years, the total number of deaths. So let's looking at created another sheet that I want to know through all the deaths, what's the cause of the death. So I have another data here is the name of the cause. Once again, I need to know the number. So once again, let me sort the data. It shows, the total cost, everything. And so I remove this data and it will give me the details. The top three reasons causing the death through years are heart disease is number one. Cancer is number two, and stroke is number three. So with that, I can changing the different format to let's see. This one is kind of combine everything, or it can help me generate a table immediately on Tableau. So if you want to see in number version, here is the information. If you want to see in a bar chart or histogram, where that histogram goes, let me see. It's gone now. I don't know what happened. It can go this. Oh, I know what happened. I needed to changing the column and the row. It's not changing. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so I'm happy for this version for now. So now I have another sheet showing the information. If I only want to focus on the top three, again, I can exclude those information. So let's putting all the information in one piece. So on the dashboard. So as you can see that on the dashboard, I can drag in all the previous information I have created on the different chart. So here, what I like is that it allowed me to play around in a dashboard way that presenting different type of data in one place. So that way, when students do presentation, instead of using go through the slides, they can using this interactive platform to show that here are through the years that the total number of deaths in each state and what's the top reason of causing people death is the heart disease, and the second one is the cancer. So that's some really interesting information. I do have other data that I can show through years how the death has been changed. There's an other function I saw people do really cool. They adding animation, so it kind of through years they can show the bar keep changing in an animated way. So very interactive, very virtualization. I overall really enjoy this experience exploring this tool.